Hey, this is Gary Kayye. It's almost the end of day one at DSE 2015. Sean Matthews, the president, CEO, founder of VISIX. First of all, this is the 12th year of DSE. Do you know that?
No, I didn't realize that. I thought it was like 7 or 8, but so 12, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's 12th year. And you've kind of come and go, but now you're back.
Yep.
And first of all, how's the 2015 version of Digital Signage Expo been for you so far?
Well, it's been awesome this year. I mean, we've had more foot traffic in our booth this year than we have in any other year, and so we feel like there's a lot of volume here, a lot of energy, so to us it looks like a great show.
You're very, the digital signage market already is a niche segment of technology, but even in your case, you're even more focused in the sense that you're very vertically market focused in the higher education space, right? I mean, still that's still your sort of core market, right?
Yeah, that's the case. Oddly enough, in 2014, we saw a big acceleration in corporate campus usage, much more than we normally expected. But our product, its workflows and everything about it is designed for institutional communication.
Right, and I think I would assume, I'm just guessing, we haven't talked about this, but the corporate side of it's coming from the room sign business, because you've really kind of pioneered the room sign. I mean, I think you're one of the first companies I remember even talking about room signs, and now you've got the high-end, fancy color, Wi-Fi connectable signs, and you've got the e-paper signs.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a natural extension of digital signage because you can take the big sign all the way out to the conference room door. Historically, the problem has been cost barrier to entry. It's just been expensive to do. But as you suggested, this year we have these, EPS signs, which is a much more cost-effective way, completely wireless, to put room information outside of a conference room or a classroom.
And in reading the specs about this, I mean, the battery lasts a 3 years, right?
Yeah, it's a 10,000 hour life cycle, so depending on how often you update it, it has an impact on, how long it'll last.
Right. So now you started with sort of wayfinding and announcement digital signage, and now you've gotten into room digital signage in higher education. What can we expect next? Where's the next segment of VISIX growth going to come from?
Yeah, so I think the best thing that you're going to see is, not only at the room sign, outside of patient rooms and those sorts of things, but a lot more visualization so that, we're taking data and we're actually putting it up on screen to, help affect human behavior. The things that you want people to do, conserve energy or be more productive, that sort of stuff.
So I don't want to use the term manipulating, but that's what came to my mind. Content, making it available wherever they need to see it.
That's correct.
Not necessarily on something like this, but on anything that it has a display.
That's correct, yeah, because what you're really trying to do in the end is you are trying to manipulate human behavior. Things like saving energy or being more productive, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So, well, first of all, we went around and shot videos, individual videos on all the products that you launched here at the show. So you can go to our video search window and go to VISIX.com. VISIX has been a partner with us, not just in digital signage, but at Infocom and ISEs and shows like that for years. And you and I, of course, have known each other since basically we were both in the industry, so longer than we probably care to admit on camera. But are you bullish on the industry right now? You feel comfortable about where things are going, and are you happy with sort of the growth potential of this industry?
Oh yeah, I mean, we've been making money doing this, and we're excited about the direction it's going. We're excited to see people like Google get into this space because they're going to bring a lot more intelligence and energy to this space and actually broaden the opportunity for all of us.
Yeah, in fact, I was going to ask you about Google because a lot of people would look at that as a sort of a scary thing because you have this big company coming in and making media players. But in reality, it seems to me that if you looked at it, you could look at it that way if you're a media player only company. Obviously, you're in the business of sort of sending content places. You don't really care whose media player ultimately they use. But in this case, I would think that Google will bring an awareness to the industry that wouldn't have existed without a company like Google getting into the industry.
Yeah, I mean, and aside just from the technology piece, if you really think about what they bring to the table, they bring strength, they bring brand awareness, and they also bring, another legal component that this industry really lacks as it relates to patent regulation, patent trolls, and other things that exist in this space.
That's a good point. I hadn't even thought about that. So, well, obviously you've got your own line of digital signage players, you've got your room signs, and you've got your Access TV, which is, it's just been around, I don't know, you're on version like 9 now,
yeah,
right?
so almost 10 years now.
10 years, so yeah, you're version 9, I think I saw the announcement most recently, so congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome back to the Digital Signage Expo, glad to see you back. And of course, if you want to check out any of the products that we shot here, just go to VISIX, or type in VISIX in our video search window, but of course you can always go to VISIX.com and see everything that VISIX does. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow with more new products here at Digital Signage Expo here in Las Vegas.